So today is November 5th, 2024. And so I am having thyroid surgery tomorrow. So I have been dealing with some issues since July. I started getting these lumps in my shoulders. I don't know if you can see them in the camera or not, but I have one here. And then I have a big one like right here. Let me see if you can see it. So I've been going to the doctor, trying to see what's going on with these lymph nodes. I do have a tendency to have a high white blood count, so that was a concern. So I went and got an ultrasound done. I went to the radiologist. She was just going to do the ultrasound on the lumps here, but my doctor had put in an order to do the neck, shoulders, and head. So we had to have a conversation about her doing the neck because I wanted to get my thyroid looked at also. So I wanted the ultrasound on my thyroid. My thyroid levels are always normal. So she did the ultrasound and it came back, of course, the swollen lymph nodes. And then it came back with that I have 2 nodules on my thyroid. A very, very small one on the right side. I think it's 0.06. So my doctor said it's about that big. And then I have one on the left side that's 2.2 centimeters. And so my primary doctor said, well, let's just keep a look on, keep looking at it and get another ultrasound done in about 3 to 6 months. So I was like, okay, so what are we going to do about the lymph nodes? Because, I don't want to walk around with these lumps on my shoulders. So I went to an ENT specialist. He wasn't quite sure. So he sent me to a doctor that specializes in thyroid issues and cancer and things like that. Oh, yeah. And by the way, I did get a biopsy. So I got a biopsy. It came back non-cancerous. And then I find out that it could still be cancerous because depending on where they pulled the biopsy tissue from, if they didn't pull the tissue right where the cancer is, then it's always going to come out non-cancerous. So things that I thought about and was thinking about as I'm listening and watching other videos on people who have this same issue. So I had night sweats. I had started getting anxiety. I have a hard time swallowing. And I didn't really think much about it, but once I started watching videos of other people that have the same issue, that's all symptoms of having nodules on your thyroid. So again, I'm scheduled tomorrow to go in and to do take the nodule off on the left side. So hopefully when he goes in, he won't see anything funky looking. He'll just take the nodule off on the left side. He won't have to take the whole thyroid. He is going to look at my lymph nodes and see what's going on with the swelling there. If there's something going on there, he'll go ahead, and work on that or take those out if necessary. But I just wanted to let people know that listen to your body, because my doctor was just like, oh, we'll just check it again in 3 to 6 months. And I'm like, no, something is not right. And just doing research and stuff, looking on the internet, it does say that if you have thyroid cancer, a lot of times your lymph nodes swell up. So, of course, I'm going to keep asking about it. I'm not just going to say, okay, I'm going to wait another 3 to 6 months to get another ultrasound. So that's why I pursued a different doctor and let him look at it. And this is what he specializes in. And he suggested that I get it removed. He said it doesn't need to be there. It will continue to grow. Eventually, if it's not cancerous, it could turn into cancer. So let's take it out. It gives me a hard time swallowing. Just my own saliva and food and water. So let's take it out. It doesn't need to be there. If I do have, more than likely, and hopefully I won't have to take any medication. But again, like I said, if he finds anything or if there's anything worse and he has to take the whole thing out, then by all means do that. And we deal with, what's next and what's to come. So again, I'm having my surgery tomorrow around 10 o'clock. and maybe I'll give another update after the surgery if I'm not too out of it. If I'm too out of it, I'll wait till the next day. And he said my incision should be about maybe that long or so. So, that's another thing I got to deal with, having a scar or whatever. But I'd rather have the scar and have it taken care of, and then letting it sit in my throat and keep growing or turning into something worse. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off now, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to give you another update if I'm not too out of it.